Back in October, Greenway Public Transportation announced that they would be hosting a community-led effort to change the bus routes. Now, just a few months later, after seeking public input, they now have a presented proposal of the bus routes, and they are seeking another comment by the public before they present it to the board for final approval of those routes. The proposed changes, which await public review and board approval, could be the first major bus route altercations in over a decade. The newly released route changes scenario takes into account the input of current bus riders as well as key stakeholders like nonprofits, governments, business, and industry employers and civic leaders.
We wanted to make sure we were serving the community best, so we got on board and asked riders, directly, what do you think should be done to make the bus better for you? So we know that without our riders, we wouldn't have a reason to have bus routes. And so it's all about the riders is the bottom line.
Any route scenario will need to be approved by the Greenway Board of Directors before implementation of any bus route changes slated for summer of this year. All members of the public are welcome to preview the proposed scenario online and provide their thoughts by March 20th. The contact person is Aaron Kors. He can be reached at 828-465-7640 or Brian Horton of the Western Piedmont Council of Governments. He also served as the route changes planning technician.
We have heard for many years that people wanted to maybe go different places on the routes, or they wanted the service to be shorter. So what happened was we asked we got over 100 surveys. We asked people to fill out what they thought the service should be like or how it could improve.
Some of the questions on the survey include how long a rider's typical trip is now, where they are taking the bus, where they would like to see new bus stops, if they need to transfer buses wherever they like to transfer to, and how do they think the proposed routes will make their trips faster, along with whether they like the new routes or not. Some of the proposed changes include Route 1 being split into two separate routes to add new two-way services on Highway 70 between South Center and 17th Streets. Route 2 would remain the same, including the current detour by the Soup Kitchen. Another between Routes 3 and 4 would exit and enter downtown Hickory via Lenore Ryan Boulevard by the Salvation Army, and other routes would also include covering portions of routes 5 and 6, which are now on Tate Boulevard and Springs Road, as you can see from the map here. To access the proposed bus routes along with making a public comment, you must go to mygreenway.org, and all comments and the survey must be completed before March 20th, 2021. Reporting from Greenway Public Transportation in Conover, I'm Fentress Fountain, WHKY News.